The company owner walks near a job candidate and intentionally drops some money on the ground. The candidate does not know who she is. He sees the money, quickly picks it up, and puts it in his pocket. Instead of returning it, he leaves quietly, feeling greedy. After that, the company owner walks past another candidate and again drops some money on purpose. The woman notices the cash, picks it up, and smiles. She feels lucky and keeps the money with herself, thinking it is her good fortune. Then the company owner comes near the third candidate. He is praying to God to pass the interview and get the job. She lightly bumps into him, and the money falls near his feet. He picks it up and thinks that this money might be important for that woman. He decides he cannot keep it. He runs after her and politely calls her to stop. She ends her phone call and turns around. The man gives her the money and says, "Ma'am, your money fell outside." She thanks him and tells him the money belongs to the company, and she would have been in serious trouble if it was lost. The man replies that he is glad he returned it. The woman asks him if he is going for an interview. He says yes and requests her prayers. She smiles and says his interview will go well, then walks away. After some time, the third candidate enters the interview room. The first two candidates are already sitting there. He politely asks if they are also here for the interview. They look at him proudly and start mocking him. They judge him by his clothes and say he looks like a cleaner. They laugh and insult him badly. One of the proud women gives him some money and says he cannot even keep $100. The poor candidate calmly replies that the money looks like the one that fell outside and belonged to the company. He asks why they did not return it. She laughs and says he is foolish for returning money and that they only kept what they found. Soon, a secretary comes and asks all three candidates to enter the owner's office. They sit in front of her. The owner checks the files and then reveals the truth. She explains that the money was dropped on purpose to test honesty. She tells the first two candidates that they failed because they kept the money. The cash was fake and both are rejected. They leave the office angry and ashamed. Finally, the owner looks at the third candidate and says his education is not high, but his values are strong. She congratulates him and offers him a high position in the company. Because of honesty and kindness, the poor candidate gets the job. Do you think this honesty test was right? Write honesty 3 times in the comments.